Hi everyone, my name is Valentina Alvarez, and I would first like to start off by thanking the ARCS program so much for this funding. It's going to be essential for my last semester as a graduate student at UH. I am in my 5th year as a PhD candidate. I'm in the zoology program advised by Dr. Robert Thompson. And throughout my dissertation, I've been studying lizards in Hawaii. And there's a bunch of various questions that I've sought to answer. And they specifically revolve around the fact that we don't have any native or any lizards that we know to be native in Hawaii. And so what that means is that we don't believe that any of the lizards that we have here arrived on their own. We believe that they've all arrived because of human actions. So they were either brought on purpose or on accident by humans or on like cargo ships or whatever it may be. There's a bunch of different scenarios that are likely possible. And so we have all of this historical data that shows when these lizards arrived in the archipelago. So we have some that arrived as canoe species, like with the early Polynesians. Then we have some that arrived later through Western contact. And then during wartime in the Pacific, and then even much more recently, so like in the last 20 to 50 years or so. So we have this timeline of different events of lizard arrivals in the Hawaiian archipelago. And what I've done with my dissertation is sample. I focus on 3 different species of lizard, and I've sampled them throughout the archipelago and then across their range, either by actually visiting these places or getting tissue samples from museums. And what I've done is I've taken their DNA sequences and I've tried to investigate exactly how they got here, when they arrived, how they're moving between the islands. And really that's been the focus, the overarching question of every single one of the chapters of my dissertation. And so I'm excited to present this in a little bit more detail for the symposium this weekend. I think that this work is really important because even though we've avoided really catastrophic reptile invasions in Hawaii, there are examples of really detrimental impacts of reptiles in other Pacific islands like Guam. With the arrival of the brown tree snake, it decimated their endemic birds, and we really want to avoid situations like this. So really understanding these pathways of invasions of reptiles into the Hawaiian Islands is extremely important, and I hope that my work will be used later on by managers and conservationists. So again, thank you so much.